Chef Doug gave us some great insights into healthy eating, and that inspired me to want to seek out some new creative dishes of my own. But I wanted to enlist an expert. So that brings me today to Clinton, New Jersey's Nourish to Heal. Nicole, thanks so much for having us.
Oh, it's great to see you. I'm so glad you could join us.
Thank you, me too.
Want to head to the kitchen?
Yes, let's go.
Cool.
Co-owner Nicole Piazza is going to teach me how to make one of her signature snacks included in her menu of locally sourced clean eating meals area residents order to be delivered to their homes each week. Here, the focus is on clean crafted meals made by nutritionists and chefs for the heart of Central New Jersey. So Nicole, tell me about what we are making here today.
Well, I thought a great example would be our superfood granola bars. They're something you could make at home. We have them at Nourish to Heal, but you could also make them at home and add your own variety of ingredients. But I have some fun stuff added in that have a bunch of nutritional benefits and thought they might be tasty and fun thing to make.
Oh yes, let's get going. All right, what do we do first?
Great. Well, we use sun butter here. You could use peanut butter, almond butter, anything that you might desire. We're allergy friendly, so sun butter is nice. It's made out of sunflower seeds, and it works well for anyone that might have a nut allergy.
Oh, great, great.
Instead of using sugar, we use maple syrup. It's unrefined, it's less processed, easier for our body to use. And
it smells good too.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla,
Okay.
just for fun. Extra taste without the calories. A little bit of salt. And we have some cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
Oh, it's a wonderful antioxidant, helps for lowering blood sugar, and why not? Everyone loves it, gives it that homey feeling. And then we're going to add, this is a hemp protein powder.
Okay.
So it works well for any number of diets that you may have. It's vegan, so if someone has a vegetarian lifestyle, it's plant-based, it's high in fiber, and it's considered a complete protein. So it's just kind of a nice fuel to add to the dish.
What influences what you put on your menu here at Nourish to Heal?
Well, we like to use real food. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's not about necessarily that it's the lowest in calories, it's the biggest bang for your buck. You know, what's gonna give us the most health benefit in whatever ingredient that we add and closest to nature.
Great answer. Well, this is looking good.
Cool, well, we're gonna add some of our dry ingredients now.
Okay.
So now we have the messy part, so added some gloves so we can get to it. We're gonna add some oats.
Okay.
These are great for helping to lower blood pressure, blood sugar, fiber, plus some added bulk. And then we're going to add, just for fun today, we'll add some walnuts.
Love that.
These are great for your brain and your heart health, omega-3s.
You know, it's funny, I have to admit, whenever I go to grab walnuts, I think, good for my brain, good for my brain.
They kind of look like little brains when you look, if you were to cut a walnut in half, it looks like a little brain.
It is, it's great for you.
We love dark cocoa. So these are dark chocolate chips, but they're baking chips, so they really don't have sugar in them at all.
Oh, wow.
And they're wonderful because antioxidants, they're good for your heart, and you know, it's a powerhouse.
Nice.
As well as, I love pepitas. So these are pumpkin seeds, allergy friendly, so you know, they're not a nut. They're wonderful for a lot of different people, so we often use pepitas. We toast them sometimes. These are raw. They give a nice little crunch.
Yes.
And then raisins, these are Thompson's raisins. They're organic. They're extra sweet, but they just give a little energy boost without having to add sugar.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so now we get into the messy part. We're gonna really mix this up.
I know Nourish to Heal also does a lot of giving back. Can you share a little bit more about what you do?
Well, we've been working with our local food pantry. We work with our local church. We donate food as much as we can to anyone that we hear of that's in need in our community. Every month we feed a group of seniors that we're lucky to be able to continue doing post-pandemic and continuing our efforts. And a lot of our customers are supportive of us, and they actually donate by buying a meal, a community meal for somebody, and then we donate to someone in our community.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. That is excellent. The term clean eating gets thrown around a lot these days, but I think that some people do get confused by what it really means. Can you just expand on it a bit more for us?
Honestly, there is not a true definition of clean eating. So it does leave a lot of room for interpretation. I view clean eating as eating real food. And we talked about a little earlier is eating food that's closer to coming from the earth or from the planet or from an animal. And we try to eliminate additives and a lot of processed ingredients or foods that last a really long time because we're using foods that are real, so they have a shelf life oftentimes. And having less processed ingredients is really our goal. Our last step here, we've got it kind of rolled out, but we're going to actually use a rolling pin.
Okay. Well, this looks amazing, and then we just add a little coconut on top and we're done?
We're good to try. Yeah, we can give it a little taste. Sometimes I put it in the fridge for a little bit and then cut it into pieces that work well for whether we're headed out to a sports game and before practice, or maybe a breakfast or lunchtime midday snack.
And with the chocolate, so good.
If you made these at home, you could add dried cherries or blueberries. You could switch out if you wanted to have peanut butter and almond butter. Maybe you don't want chocolate chips, you could put cashews. So you could change up the flavors of any kind of trail mix or flavor profile that you're in the mood for.
I definitely recommend trying this at home. Now, Nicole, let's go chat a little bit more about what Nourish to Heal's up to.
Let's do it.
So Nicole, tell me a little bit more about all that Nourish to Heal does with their delivery services.
Well, we provide all of the cooking and you don't have to create the mess and you get to enjoy your meals at home. So everything's ordered online. We change our menus and update them weekly. And you place your order, we order our ingredients, we cook, we pack, and we deliver to your doorstep. So it's as fresh as possible. And all you have to do is heat it up to the temperature you want to enjoy it, and dinner's done.
That's amazing. So I can just go on your website, look at all of these different offerings, click a couple buttons, and have my meal set for the week.
And we don't have subscriptions or minimums. We feel like there are different customers that we really want to be accessible to. A lot of our customers are maybe seniors, and they're not looking for a ton of food, and we'd love to be able to just, if they can order one meal, they live locally, and then it just works out well. And then other families are ordering a lot of food, for kids and family, and something for everyone.
Yes.
And we have some breakfast items and more things that would work well for lunch or dinner or snacks, so you can pick and choose.
That's a really incredible offering. And now, in terms of your radius that you deliver to, how far do you guys go?
Well, all of Hunterdon County, but we also serve Somerset and Warren County in New Jersey, and Long Valley, Chester, and now we go to New Hope, Pennsylvania.
That's a lot of miles.
It is. Fortunately, we have a service that helps us with our deliveries, so we plan out our routes, and our drivers take our meals to your doorstep.
Wow, this is just really neat and unique. It's not something you hear about in every town or that everybody has access to. What a bonus for this part of New Jersey. And now I know you have something really exciting happening in the next month too, some changes you're adding in here.
We do. We're going to be able to offer delivery every day, which is really cool. So you don't have to wait 2 days to get your deliveries. So if your order's placed by 4 o'clock on Monday, you'll enjoy your meals for dinner on Tuesday.
Wow. And now, Nicole, your background is so heavily in nutrition. Can you share a little bit more about how you went from maybe where you started out in your career to creating Nourish to Heal with your husband?
I'll give you the short story.
Okay.
I was a registered dietitian and practiced for many years. I had a practice on my own and met my husband, and we opened a restaurant together. And I worked a lot in food sensitivities and allergies. So creating a menu for a restaurant made sense. That was also something that worked for my clients. Excellent. And Nourish to Heal was born post-pandemic of something to serve a need for people looking to enjoy food at home that's healthy without all the labor, and we're able to help accommodate that.
That's great. And full disclosure, I was obsessed with their restaurant when it was here in Clinton. I loved it, being able to eat outside and just knowing you were getting this fresh, healthy food. So when you started Nourish to Heal, we were sad to see the restaurant go, but it now is this whole other level of reaching so many people and so many families and seniors, just everyone. That's really, really fantastic. Now, beyond this though, Nourish to Heal does events and workshops. Share a little bit about that.
Well, we do a lot of catering.
Yes.
So we do off-site catering, but we also have on-premise catering as well. So a lot of baby showers and bridal showers and birthday celebrations and different events that we're able to provide food, just like we were the Clean Plate Kitchen. You get to see us in person again.
Yes.
So for us, it's fun because we get, small doses, and we get to see people again and, get the feedback in person, and it's a lot of fun. We're also, we do private events and we do pop-up dinners from time to time in-house here in Clinton, New Jersey, and there's been quite a following of people looking forward to having them, and we'll bring them back in the fall.
Oh, good, good. Well, excellent. And again, that can all be found on the website for Nourish to Heal and in the notes for the show too. Nicole, thank you so much for being here and teaching me about the wonderful granola bars and just sharing about Nourish to Heal.
Well, I'm glad you came. It was fun. It's nice to see you and catch up.
Same.